Hey everyone, welcome back.
What it be, my people?
Yes, the crazy one is back on the show again. Yes, I
Hey.
decided to keep her. And our guest today is Arlene Martin.
Hi. Hey,
And
everybody
Best
out
of the
there.
I'm
best.
gonna I'm
We
gonna
have
throw
it
this
for
part out there. Emmy
nominate.
nominated Arlene
Stay
Martin.
quiet for the people that didn't hear you in the back.
Okay, Emmy nominated.
Nominated. Y'all heard it.
Woo, 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 woo. All praise to God. I'm so thankful.
Yes, I have to ask you, what was that night like? I did see some videos, but I know I didn't see everything.
It
But
was really magical. It truly was like a dream come true, just to be there, to be in the building, to be in the room and in the space
yeah,
of so many talented people and so many amazing gifted people. It just blew my mind, and I'm so honored to be chosen to be amongst them.
yes. I wanted to say like the day you heard the nomination, like all of
Oh yeah,
you.
let me tell you about that. Oh my God. I was getting my hair braided.
Oh,
First of all, I'm in the salon getting my hair braided, and I get a phone call from my agent. Well, not my agent, but my my PR agent
yeah.
in California. And I love her so much. And so she calls me, and before I pick up the phone, I'm like, I hope this is good news. So I pick up the phone, and she's like, Arlene, I'm so excited. Congratulations on your Emmy. The she just stopped at I just cut her off at Emmy. When she said Emmy, you guys, I screamed. I screamed to the top of my lungs, to the point where my braider, she flew back to the wall. She
She
was
snatched
so
out any of your
scared.
hair, did
Yeah,
she?
it scared her so much. She flew back to the wall. And when I tell you the scream continued, it was like a continuation of a scream. And then the scream went into a cry
Wow.
because it was shock. It was shock at first. And I screamed, and I'm still screaming because I'm still trying to process the whole thing. Then came, it was like a series of emotions. Then came the acknowledgement of the fact that I went through so much just to get that Emmy nomination. So that's
Yeah.
when it went into a cry. And my PR agent was like, Arlene, I don't know if you're laughing or crying. I said,
It's very surreal.
yeah, it was the most that was the most real moment in a long time. Like it was the most present that I had been in a long time. And it just
Wow.
let me know, like, wow, this is crazy.
I love that they have started accrediting
Yep.
hair, makeup, costume, set design. I love that they have started including these categories because you guys do just as much, if not more work than the producers, the directors, the actors. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm not taking any credit away from them, but the amount of work that you guys have to do, they'll come from one scene and then you got to turn them around in 20 minutes for a completely different look for the
Yeah.
next scene. So I don't think people understand what you guys are putting in and having to.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
Cause
So
ahead.
I
I'm sorry.
love that.
oh yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie, those wigs that they did, I'm still in awe about. Arlene, I don't even know if you remember the wig that Nico had on that you had to put it in a bag
Yeah.
to carry
The
the set.
ancestor wig.
And
The
I
ancestor
was
wig.
like, okay, let me help you with that because you got to finish fixing and I'm carrying the
Thank you
bag.
so
And
much for helping us. I
oh
mean,
no.
it was a lot. It was a
But
lot.
those wigs, I wanted to ask you, how did you come up with some of those hair pieces for those different outfits? Because I know they go in for fittings, but do you go to the fittings when they and to get the idea of how to do
Mhm.
the hair
No,
or
we get all the inspiration and the ideas and the originality from Katori Hall when we go to the meetings, and
okay.
she tells us what she wants, and then we just expound on it, and we just take it all the way to the end. We take it 1,000 times up. You
That's
know, and with the ancestor wig, all they wanted for his birthday scene was a ponytail, and I went in the trailer and I was like, he gonna get more than just a pony. He gonna get a ponytail.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah,
that
with
one.
a pony attack.
Yeah, he gonna get a ponytail. And
How
so I'll never forget, I went in the trailer and I was just contemplating and just trying to see how I was gonna do this ponytail and just kind of expound on it. And so I got this, I mean, when I tell you I got this emotional spiritual connection to my ancestors that just came over me. And it was like, make it long as you can make it as long as you can make it. And it would represent all of the slaves that came from Africa all the way to America. And it would be called the Trail of Blood.
wow.
Mm.
Yeah, that that
Yeah.
that I have to say that was actually one of my favorite pieces.
It was my absolute favorite piece. And I'm so thankful to God that I made it and that I got that inspiration. Because when I tell you, it was like the answers was working through my hands. They was like,
Yeah.
get it, let's get it. And I was like, thank God. Yeah, I was so thankful.
I
Oh, wow.
loved and hated sitting in the chair all at the same time. I love getting done up with the makeup and whatever hairpiece they were gonna throw me, and then at the same time, I'm like, "Are y'all done yet? I'm ready to get up." Like I was like some little 3-year-old kid, like, "Let me go."
Right.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
know what y'all have to deal with,
Mhm.
especially if you get some kind of an actor that's a little bit, I know
Yeah.
I know y'all get them, so it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Her.
"Hey, don't be pointing
Yeah.
at me.
Sorry.
As long as I got a phone with a game on it, I'm good, and some snacks.
Definitely the
Snacks up,
snacks.
and I'll be
Definitely.
quiet."
She needs the
That's it.
Yeah.
snacks.
We are the first people. We are among the first crews there on set, and that could be 4 a.m., that could be 5 a.m., that could even be 3 a.m. And
Mhm.
we are one of the last crews that are to leave at night, and that could be 18 hours, that could be 20 hours. Because one day we were there for 20 hours, and I couldn't even believe it. So we are, to me, we are the most one of the most important crews. Um, of course, I'm going to say that because I'm biased, because I'm a hairstylist, and we are. I believe that we are one of the most important crews on any set,
Oh, yeah.
because after you
And you
get
are.
finished with after you get finished with wardrobe, after you get finished with all these other things, it's really the hair that sets everything in place. And I call them crowns because it's
Yeah.
really the crown of the show, of every
Mhm.
show. Hair is the crown of every show. And if
Yep.
without the hair teams, you would not have a show.
Yeah.
Nope. Because that's what
You
pulls
wouldn't.
the whole outfit
Yeah,
together.
it
That's
pulls it all together.
pulls the whole
So
character together.
Yeah,
It's
because
pulls
if
that whole
with
character
your face
together.
beat and you bald headed, like I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
because I might get blocked and blacklisted on social media, although I do like a little controversy. But
Unless it calls for ball, unless it calls for a
unless
bald
it
head or
calls for
whatever.
it. But yeah, if you come up there looking all kinds of wicked, and it's like, what's going on here? What's happening?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. It sets
Yeah.
the tone for the outfit, the character, and then that sets the scene. So I
Yes.
agree with you. You are one of the more important crews.
Yes, we are. And and we deserve every single accolade, every single amount of praise, and everything. And I believe that every single crew does too, because every single crew person on there, it plays a part in the puzzle of
Mhm.
completing a production. And I think that, and I've always said, I don't just think that actors should get royalties. I
Yeah.
don't think that just producers or just showrunners or whatever should get royalties. I think that hair and makeup should also get royalties, because anything that is being presented on that screen, they should get a royalty from it,
Yeah.
because that's my hair. That's my
Yes.
hair work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And where's my royalty check? Because that hair work is being displayed over and over and over, just like those actors are being displayed over and over and over. So I think that
Y'all
hair
heard
should
her.
get a royalty check, and makeup should get a royalty check as well.
No, you're
Kato and
correct.
Esquire will be representing her. We going to court.
Oh, Lord.
And you
And
Yep.
feel I can argue the house down.
mhm.
Yeah, I think so. That's just my opinion. I think so. I don't, I think
I like
so.
that. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You're absolutely right. Speaking of,
Mhm.
what got you into hair?
Okay, so as a child, from a little girl, I was always doing hair, Barbie dolls, and all of that stuff. I just believe that it really bit me when I was in high school, and I just believe that this was destiny. I really believe from a early on, a child, it was just always meant to be for me to do hair. And a lot of people, they go to cosmetology school to learn how to do hair. I just went to cosmetology school to get legal so that I can be able to work in a salon, because I already knew all of this stuff that I
Yes.
needed to know as far as doing hair, but I needed to learn the book stuff to
Yeah.
do hair. So that's the only reason why I got my cosmetology license. If I didn't have to get my cosmetology license, I would have just been a hairstylist out here just doing hair and just having a good time. But yeah,
Where
I
were
believe
you
that it
in
was
my
just a
child?
calling.
Where were you in my childhood when I was ripping my Barbie heads off and shaving them bald? I could have used you for inspiration for a
Yeah,
direction
I wish
in
I was
that.
there, girl. I wish I could have helped you.
No,
Now,
that's why she
oh
went to the
God.
military.
Now I just go around sexually harassing people and, threatening their lives, and I stopped doing that at some point.
Hence,
But
Yeah.
hence I have her on a leash. I let her off every once in a blue moon. And it's
Yeah.
unfortunately it is a short leash. It is a
Oh
short
my
leash.
God.
Yeah,
That's
it's a short
hilarious.
leash. But I wanted to go through some of your lovely credit, Madame. So you
mhm.
Hmm.
did Echo,
Yes. I was
Awesome
celebrity.
freaking show.
I was a background uh hairstylist for Echo, but it was one of the most amazing shows that I've ever had the opportunity to do, because you rarely see the authentic
Yeah,
Indians in the what do you call them? The
natives.
Native.
native. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I mean to say. You rarely see the native Indians, just around. And
yeah.
so every native Indian and I get emotional. Oh my God. Every native Indian that sat in my chair, I literally just told them it's honor to do your hair. And because they're so important to
Yeah.
American history, they're
Yes.
so important to the world,
Yep.
period. They are, just amazing people, and their culture is absolutely fascinating to me.
It
Very
is.
And
much
so
so.
just to be in the presence of all of these native Indians was just, I'm telling you, it was mind blowing. And then they did the powwow and
Hmm.
the chants and
Yep.
the in their native language, in
Authenticity
the
within that
songs.
show
Oh
was
my God, when they started
amazing.
doing that, I'm sorry, I dropped some tears. I
Yes.
dropped some
I
tears.
will have to
And
say
I
that
just want to thank
that episode, I actually was very emotional on
Yeah.
that episode because that was like it,
that was very emotional.
I
And
I
I want to thank Michelle Diamantes for, and Tracy Walker for helping, to get me on set, and for just, thinking about me to be able to be on there and be a part of that experience. That was amazing.
yeah, I could only imagine because I know I probably would have started bawling on set. I would have had to walk
I
away.
did. I did.
Yeah, because
So
Everybody know Arlene is a sensitive little ball of sunshine. So I don't care what people say about. I listen. I
I
dropped
need
some
some of that
tears.
sensitivity this way. But I'm gonna throw a nomination your way as well for that background work, because when you are background hair,
oh yeah,
people don't know how many people are in background. And then there's usually anywhere between 2 to 4, maybe 5 hairstylists working on background. And it's not just a quick fluff and poof and you're done. No, y'all are actually having to do styles and hair. And
Hmm.
I started out acting in background, and that was when I had a realization. It was like, oh, I'm
Hmm.
a celebrity, but keep going. Um,
Yeah.
and I've met some amazing people.
Hmm.
Michael Rye is one of the first hairstylists that I've met through background work.
Hmm.
Amazing hairstylist. But it made me realize, like, I would just stand there and just watch them work, and I'm like a
Yeah.
child trying to figure out how the mailman is putting the mail in the box. And
Hmm.
so I give you another nomination for that alone.
Thank you. Yeah, it takes a lot of work. And even in background, you have hairstylists that are head of hairs back there. That's why you never know who's back there, because
yeah,
and you always got to treat everybody with respect, because you never know who's behind you, because or beside you, because there's people that are Emmy nominated hairstylists and makeup artists working in excuse me, working in background. So and they're just working in background until they pick up another show. So you
Yeah.
never know what you have back there. You have some really talented people that are working in background, getting the jobs done. And depending on the show, you're going to be doing a full head of hair in background, or you're going to be doing 15 minutes of hair, depending on what show you're on.
Yep.
So yeah.
Because if they have over 100 extras, you're gonna be doing quite a
Mhm.
few head of hair while
Yeah.
you're back there.
Go
Mhm.
to the janitor. Everybody deserves respect.
This is true.
That's
This
right.
is true.
You
I
better say that.
I wanted to talk to you especially about the fact native. How 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 do I want to word this? Because I don't want to say it incorrectly and come across a certain way, but we know women of color had a hard time in the beginning having the right people do their hair. Would you
Mhm.
say that that's changed a little bit? Is it more
Just,
you know what I'm trying to say?
I mean,
Yeah.
and I say that because a lot of non-women of color
Yeah,
have picked up their game to learn how to do
it's
all
all
styles.
styles.
And
Yes,
that's good. That's
all
really
hair.
good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad because African American, about 90%, in my opinion, 90% of hairstyles, we know how to do every single type of hair. So
Mhm.
everybody should know how to do every single type of hair, no matter what color you are. You should know how to do every single type of hair. If you're a cosmetologist, if you're a hairstylist, you need to learn how to do every single type of hair. African American hairstylists should not be the only hairstylists that have
Yeah.
to learn, or that choose to learn every single type of hair, because we can cut Caucasian hair, Asian hair, any type of hair, up and down, around the town, north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
We're very, very, very skilled and talented, and in barbering as well. So we know how to do everything. Every single hairstylist and makeup artist that are African American that I've met, they know how to do everything when it comes down to here. There's no excuse for any race to
Yeah.
not know how to do every single type of hair unless they choose to just not do one type. And then why? And the question is, why not? You're
Yeah.
turning down money. Why are
That's
you
true.
not why are you not choosing to do African American hair? Why are you not choosing to do a specific type of hair? Are you scared? Because
Yeah.
if you are scared, then you need to learn more about things that you're afraid of. Because there's nothing to be afraid of. All it takes is just skill and talent and learning and being educated. That's all
That
it takes.
that is
And so
Oh
correct.
I
my
think that
God. You better
yeah,
preach.
and so I think that our industry, as far as on the African American side, we
Yeah.
know how to do everything,
Yeah.
Mhm.
everything. And there's very few African American people that I've come in contact with that don't know how to do every single type of hair. And
No.
so I think that it is improving on the African American side, us getting in these trailers and getting these jobs on these sets. A lot of the celebrities now and a lot of the talent now are requesting
Okay.
to have an African American hairstylist, and they're putting their foot down and saying, I need somebody that really knows how to do my hair, because every
Mhm.
other person that has put their hands in my hair, I've had too many mess ups in the past.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, and just like they came to get me from the United States to take me all the way to Canada to do mixed, someone who was of a mixed race,
Yeah.
African American's hair. And yeah, so I think that people are putting their foot down now in the talent realm and saying, I need somebody who knows how to do my hair, because this
Mhm.
person doesn't know how to do my hair. So I want this person. And that's really reasonable, because why would you not accommodate someone who needs
Yeah.
something done for, a production set?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
And
makes
like you
sense.
So,
said, they're cutting their own money by not expanding their knowledge. Even
They
if
are.
yes.
on the sly, or it's like, hey, Arlene, I have issues with doing women of color's hair. Can you teach me or give me some tips? Show me.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it's like people are afraid to ask for help or learn,
Yeah.
but it makes you look more ignorant when you don't
Don't.
ask.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It does. And I'm just hoping that with this new wave of acknowledgement of what's going on with these new contracts, because now they're actually, I think, telling the industry, like makeup artists and hairstylists, or hairstylists in particular, that they need to actually know these skills in order to be in this industry.
And
So
that actually makes more sense because I even remember when my mother was in cosmetology school, she had to learn how to do everyone's hair, and that was only
everybody,
and that was just back in the 80s,
yeah,
and that was her getting her license. So
yes,
so it was like
yep,
she had to learn how to work on Caucasian hair. She had to learn, and of course, she knows how to do women of color's hair, and then she had to do
yeah,
Asian hair. So you have to learn in order
yes.
to
Be in the business.
exactly.
Yeah, because
And
you don't know who's sitting in your chair. You're gonna have so many different varieties of braces sitting in your chair. You need to know.
Yep.
You need to not be afraid if an African American is sitting in your chair and comes to sit down in your chair. You need to be very confident and knowledgeable of everything concerning that African American's hair.
Yeah.
my
Period.
company included, I have 3 different textures in my hair,
Oh
Exactly.
and you
Lord.
better know how to do
Exactly.
each one of them.
Each and every one.
Each and every one. Doggone it.
Lord have mercy.
I had to learn how to do my own hair because
Yeah.
of that specific reason. Like,
Yeah.
and I was even going to like Dominicans, which are known for knowing how to do women's of color hair. And my hair sometimes would come out burned. I would have split ends coming out of the hair salon. Wait, I didn't even come in with split ends. How I come out with them? So it forced
Mhm.
me to learn how to take care of my hair so that I didn't have to necessarily depend on somebody else in order to make sure that my hair was taken care of. And
Mhm.
I want to be able to, if I don't feel like doing my hair, I'm gonna just go get it done and know that
Mhm.
I am safe in somebody's chair.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's all we want.
Yeah.
And that's all we want. That's all talent wants, is to feel comfortable and to feel safe, knowing that their hair is going to be taken care of. Because a lot of people, and even for the native Indians that I was telling you about,
Yeah.
their hair is sacred.
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
Their
Yes.
hair is very sacred to them. And so when they sat down in my chair, I handled their hair, and everybody, I don't care who they are, Native Indian, African American, Caucasian, it doesn't matter who they are. When they sit in my chair, it's my job to take care of their hair, their real hair,
Yeah.
and to make sure that their hair is fully taken care of. They're comfortable, sitting in my chair. Everything, all of those things are very, very important.
Yeah.
You know, if everybody thought and felt the way that you did, this world would be a better place. Just would. I
I'm
mean,
from the old school.
it's a level of respect,
It
and
is.
Yeah.
just I treat others as I want them to treat me, and
Yes.
that's
Yes.
it's not math.
Yes.
2 + 2 = 5. It's not that hard. It,
Right.
it's not. It's hey, don't slap me, and I won't kick you. Simple.
Oh my God. And then it goes to the violence.
Hey,
Ugh.
hey, listen. I stick with what I know. All
I
right.
know, dear. I know.
I'm not turning any cheeks for nothing.
Oh Lord. This is Black History Month.
Oh my
Be good.
God.
And
Be
Hilarious.
good.
I'm gonna
Be,
teach them some history about this Black person.
be good though.
I love y'all.
There you go. That's my girl. Don't side
I
eye
will
me.
shank you if you come across me wrong. All right.
Like, so, Miss Arlene, is there anything else coming up for you this year?
Yes. What projects can we catch your
Can
name
can
popping
can
up on?
You know what? I'm just letting the wind blow me wherever it needs to blow me. And I'm like a feather in the wind right now.
oh,
I'm just trusting God with my life and with the plans that He has for my life. And whatever comes up, it comes up. I've been on like 3 or 4 different interviews. So I'm just waiting, waiting to see what happens. But right now, in between times, I'm doing my real estate. I'm doing my agency work, which with commercial agencies, working for companies like Cocoa Butter, Edible Arrangements, Publix, different companies
Hey,
like
back
that.
up to the edible arrangements.
oh Lord.
Don't do
Sorry.
that.
Say it.
Sorry. Sorry.
Don't touch my stomach.
I'm sorry.
Listen, honey, you Emmy nominated. I have no doubt your year is gonna be booked solid.
Thank you. I received that because it has been ever since January. It has definitely been booked up, and I haven't even been on any set yet, but it
Well,
has been booked up with agency work.
well, you
Definitely.
know, P Valley's coming back, so I expect to see you back on there.
I won't be back. They didn't call us back. They said that they didn't they called us. They called us and said that they were going in a different direction. And this was before the Emmy nomination. So we
Oh
won't be back.
wow.
I'm
That's
That
hurt.
was in July. Yeah.
I'm hurt.
That's okay. She got
It's okay.
she got
And the
a
only thing that I told them was thank you because God closes doors for a
Yes,
reason.
that
and
is true.
opens
And so
doors.
whenever a door closes, I'm
Another one's
thankful
gonna
for
God's
that
door
door
open.
to be
opens.
closed.
Another
Yes, and
big one
so
will
many
open.
more doors open. God
Mhm.
will fling those doors open that need to be open for me, and I am excited about going higher and higher. So I'm excited and I'm thankful
I'm
for
excited
the
for you.
doors. Yeah, I'm so thankful for P Valley and everybody on P Valley. I love them. I love them
It's a
all.
stepping
So
stone. It's
Well,
yeah,
a
it was
all
a
stepping
stepping
stone.
stone. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
all I
Yes.
know is I will look forward to working with you again.
Yeah, me
I
Yeah,
too.
girl.
You
And I got
definitely,
my
already know.
parachute, so I'm just following you wherever that wind is blowing you.
yes.
Yeah. I'm
That's
like your
all.
little toy poodle following you.
You know, I need to see you and Jason and Latoya and everyone
Oh
again.
my God, those are my family forever.
I
We
know.
created a bond like no other, and it doesn't matter what shows they go to, what shows I go to. That's my family,
Yeah.
and I love them all.
Oh, I love you guys so much. Oh,
The beautiful thing
We
about
love
stress
you
is
too.
the creation of
We love you
bonds
too.
that are created.
Yes.
oh. Well,
That's how I
Arlene,
met this one. Well, so
sort of. Well,
well,
that's
that's how our bond grew.
yes, that is how
Yes,
our bond grew.
that's
So
good. Yes, that's what
yeah,
it's all about. It's
that's my
creating those
sister right
relationships.
there. I love her to
Yeah,
death.
that's what it's about. That's really what it's all about. Really,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, it really is.
It is. Oh, Arlene, thank you for being a part of my show. I appreciate
It was
you.
such a pleasure. Oh my God, pleasure being a part of this show and a part of you two beautiful women. And I'm so thankful that you guys chose me to be on the show. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you so
Love your
much.
energy. Keep it out there in the world. We need more of it and less of my
Oh,
energy.
thank you.
Smacking folks.
Thank you.
All
I'm
right,
trying to
everyone.
smack them to get to your energy. That's what I'm
Oh
doing.
my God.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Get it right.
Yes.
Ma,
Oh my
that's
God.
better. All right, let's go.
Oh
That's what
Lord.
I'm doing.
I know, dear. I
That's all I'm
know.
doing.
Everyone,
That's
thank
it.
you for tuning in. We will be back with another episode. And
Yes.
yes, this crazy one
Already
will be
know.
back here again also. So take care. And Arlene, thank you
Thank you,
again.
Arlene.
Thank you
Looking
guys.
forward to all your future nominations.
Woo, I received it. I received it. Thank you.
Yeah.